All right, ready to get underway. Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Tap foul to plate. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And ball one.
They tried to get him to go. Chased the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's a ball.
No outs. Runner on second.
2-2.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That one felt good. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Sam Moll on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jose Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second is Ramirez. The relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across.
Hammer, base hit. Ramirez in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Amaya coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. In half up to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Number 8.
Runner takes off for third. Ball misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to third. Save. That one ripped right center field. And it one hops the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way.
New pitcher for the Reds. Reds, Brandon Williamson.
Now running
So
at
runner at
second
second, 2 down. At the
Number
plate,
87.
Kyle Manzardo.
Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. Two outs. And that's
That's a ball.
outside. Inside,
Ball.
just missed. Next offering is fouled back. That one just
Got a full
misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel.
And that is that. Now into the ball game on defense, Jonathan
Number 8.
Clase. He takes over in right.
Jonathan
In now for the
Clase.
Reds, Reese Hines.
Now
And the
playing
first
lefty.
offering a fastball for a strike.
Number
5-run lead
87.
after their first at bat. That is
Emmanuel
huge at this point, but
Rodriguez.
you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a quick out, number 1. Stuart Fairchild batting with 1 down takes a strike. Bunting, and it's in the air. He's safe on with a bunt single. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul straight back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Matt McClain digs in now. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Reagans, 27 years old, a former first-round
Outside, that's
pick
a ball.
back in 2016. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2. Full count.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was just.
They get the force.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back, and we've
Reds,
got a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
second.
43.
Alexis Diaz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a foul ball. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, and that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed back. Balance and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Substitution now at second base. On the pinch run, Jose Caballero. Caballero dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild sizes this one up and makes the play. So coming into the game now on defense, Jose Caballero. He's in at shortstop.
Number 77.
Jose Trevino leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Trevino, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 9.
Now batting chamber, Candelario.
Candelario.
Swinging a foul out of play. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's
0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
That one missed. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jonathan Clase. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in. 2 away now. Emmanuel Rodriguez now at the plate. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Fairchild sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Rhys Hines. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Clase makes the catch. That's out number 2. De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. And a good eye there. Reagans is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. Rosarena gets it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1.
1-1. Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a pitch. That one misses. 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Polanco coming around third. He will score and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Ohtani stands at second with no outs. Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to third.
1-2.
Save. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Into center and a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single and they lead by 2.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, scored.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Way inside, gets out of the way. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
We got a full count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. Miguel Amaya will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Wilyer Abreu now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Now a relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely. Punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Double steal. Hard hit right side. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Save! And they lead by 4. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Almost got him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
To the right side. Moore. They take the force out. That'll end the inning. Now into the game, Anthony Volpe. He's in at shortstop. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Victor Robles. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Luke Raley, the next to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Reagans, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Julio Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Right through there. Got him. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Pitching for the Mariners.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Santos.
And that one fouled off. In the dirt,
1-1.
and that's ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next one misses.
That's low. That's
2-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Center field. Rodriguez under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robles on his way over. He's there. He's got it. Bottom of the second. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Lifted in the air right center field. Clase settles under this one. Then there's one down. Here's Donovan Solano. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Randy Arozarena stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there. And we're back. Now the catcher comes up to hit. Miguel Amaya.
Number 52. Colin Snyder.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
That one fouled off. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez brings it in. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that's in for a strike. Line drive and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the designated
Jorge
hitter,
Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Polanco.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Dylan Moore in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Warriors. Ready to go now? Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway.
Ball.
That one the other way. And foul ball. Slice to right, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one to first. Noda takes it himself. One up, one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Now he breaks his back. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get me over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Just missed.
2-2.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Reagans, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Mike Trout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side in the first. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Detmers back to work. That smash towards center. And there's one away. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
0-1. Wilyer Abreu in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Zach Neto. That's in there. It's 0-1. Just missed. Swings through that one.
1 and 2's the count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The catcher.
So here's Darno with 1 out.
Darno.
Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. That's to third. Ramirez slings it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And now 1 and 2. Stays alive. And misses inside. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back in Anaheim, top half of the 3rd inning. Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1 and 2. And downstairs.
Ball, that's down.
That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. He's in there.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So
runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Adele makes the grab on the run. Relay throw.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over.
So they turn things over to the righty and Joyce.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Not close with that one. And a count 1 and 2. Inside, almost got him.
$100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Ball one there. That one pushed to the left and foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now into the ball game on defense, Jonathan Clase. He'll be out in left field. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ground ball could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one you look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get two right there.
Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Ripped into left for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to
And here is Jorge Polanco. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. And it's strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. In the air, left field, Blanco sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's two gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Waka, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, and that extends the inning.
Stringing them together, that's 3. Hits in a row. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ian Happ up to hit. Runner on the go. And it's fouled away. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Finish him.
Got it. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He takes over in right. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Cole Reagans. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
He goes down looking. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Perez.
In the air, center field. Mullins under this one. And that's the inning. Back here in Kansas City. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Number 43, Carlos Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner.
Ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch.
One ball,
I think
two
that was a
strikes, the count.
purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Line drive, base hit right center field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
In the dirt. Mullins over at first with 1 away. And that one popped in the air, left field. Blanco hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the grounded out his first time.
Number 88. Luis
Hernandez picks over. Robert dives back in. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Way inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
now pitching for the
So
Royals.
2 outs with runners on
Number
the corners.
66.
Meyer now at the plate.
Jay.
Fly to left his first time.
MacArthur.
That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. 3rd out. Now into the game, Luis Robert Jr. He'll be patrolling center field.
Luis.
Foul
Robert.
ball there.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Joey Weimer. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Out to center. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Miguel Amaya. He's already homered in this game. That was the
Ball
sweeper,
1, no
but it
strike.
missed. Ripped on a line. And a base hit. Now it's the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Sliced hard but foul. Amaya at first, one gone. Time called. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. And now it's Luis Robert. Back up the, that got him. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Now pitching for the
2 outs. Bases full. Polanco will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees for a strike. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
And that just misses. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Lofton snags it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Nick Lofton. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Michael Garcia. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Royals down to their final out.
Number 44.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game. The Ready to go. And here is Jorge Polanco. That's off the inside corner. And we're underway here this afternoon. Line drive. Caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Ohtani starting as the designated hitter. 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Struck him out looking. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. This one in the air. Urshela has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out. Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
No left fielder.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's 0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. Just missing there. And it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Brent Rooker. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swinging a foul out of play. Line to left. Makes the catch, 1 down. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first, in time. So the drop third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Fouled off down the right side.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. This is J.J. Bleday. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now here's Gio Urshela. In the air to left down the line. Pat sizing this one up. Corrals it. And we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Half lays off.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one is triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now, Kyle Manzardo. First pitch, just misses. Top of the third, no score.
Ball, that's
way to
high.
lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. Miller with a move to first. Robert dives back in.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Robert on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Robert Jr. He'll be patrolling center field. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Miguel Andujar.
Man, this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Matt Strom on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The first
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the winning run is aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And fouled off. And a count 1-2. Soderstrom, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And the slider just misses. Caught him looking for the K. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. That's in there. That's strike one. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extra. So coming into the game, so the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Robert dives back in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you
runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Robert comes in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. The shortstop takes the ball. Ferguson, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now pitching for the.
So a man at first.
Number
Now it's
48.
Jose Ramirez.
He
0 for
did.
1 so far. McFarland over to
McFarland.
first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the goal. Pitch is high. Throw to second, and great jump. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in extra innings. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Misses his zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Rooker pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Ruiz has this one sized up, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
4 runs already in the frame, and here in extra innings. And that's ruled a swing. Now into the game.
Now playing shortstop.
And now
Number
Lawrence
77.
Butler.
Jose
Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that's in for a strike. Ruiz takes his lead at third with 1 away. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. The A's down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. To third. And foul ball. They're down to their final strike. Runner at third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Inside. And this one is off and running. And a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Benintendi going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
That one fouled off. The changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. The shortstop takes the ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. New pitcher for the White Sox, Frazier Ellard.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Frazier Ellard.
That one misses, and 1-1. Fly ball to right. Topman makes the grab. 2 down. Now here is Miguel Amaya. That's towards center. Taylor sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Robert now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a strike in there. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Pitching for the White Sox.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Gilbert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wilyer Abreu, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that's a strike. Makes the grab, 1 down. In half up to him. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Kyle Manzardo stands in here, takes ball one low. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Cut on and lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's two down. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
7, second baseman, Jorge.
White Sox going with a new arm, Cam
Now
Boozer.
pitching for the White
Back
Sox.
to the top of the lineup, and
Number
now it's the
71.
switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge
Yeah.
Polanco. Runner on the move,
Boozer.
pitching for a strike. Throw, save. And that is out of play.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Cut on and miss. Bottom half of inning number 2, Andrew Vaughn now. This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it, and it's caught for the out. Here's Mike Tauchman. There's the strike, 95 of that one. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And a foul ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Ball.
2 out, space is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Josh Rojas.
Yeah.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. All set for the start of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the
Now
dish.
pitching for the White Sox, number 60, Justin
Sharp grounder,
Anderson.
that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good...
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike to second,
safe.
but way too late. Safe there. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Ohtani around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Now second and third, and nobody out. Now the catcher
Now batting,
up to hit,
catcher,
Miguel
Miguel
Amaya. Fly to center his
Amaya.
first time. Dives. What a play. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. A solo shot. It's 5-zip. Ian Happ digs in now. Doubled his first time.
Number 57. Away.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. In the air, left field, down the line. And Benintendi able to make the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Corey Lee. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Lee started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. That misses, and that's ball three. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Pecks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Second baseman, Lenny.
First offering and it just misses. Lee stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. White Sox down to their
Now
final
batting,
out.
the center fielder,
Michael A. Taylor getting ready to hit.
Taylor.
There's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2 is the count.
And delivers
That's off the
outside.
plate.
1 strike away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one just misses. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it
0-1's
down.
the count.
Robert batting for the second
Off the
time,
plate, ball
and
1.
that's strike 1. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Meyer on to first. Ball game. 5. Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
First offering, and it just misses. On the ground left side, 6, 4, he's out, 3, and they turn the double play. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. Right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Stephen Kwan, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Ramirez.
Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That misses, and that is ball
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36.
Fastball is outside.
Smith.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's quick work. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Stepping in, Jhonkensy Noel. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling.
Ramirez sends it to first.
Now pitching for
Back
the
here in
Guardians,
Cleveland. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. In half, look to hit.
Clase.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That one ripped. And a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they lead it. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kwan makes the grab for the second out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 come across. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there.
1 ball,
And it's 1-2.
strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that. Reagans, a tall lefty, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
The designated hitter.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The pitch. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that's fouled off. Polanco gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. struck him out. 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Right side. Tucker should have it. Brings it in. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And Ramirez. Now here is Nico Horner. Foul ball there. The pitch. That to right. Fair ball. And the batter now, Pete Crow. There goes the runner. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Crow holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Kyle Tucker in the box now. Takes strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Dansby Swanson stands in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fly ball down the line. Abreu on the move. He's got it. That is the second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And he swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. In half up to him. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Brazier. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. 2 on, 1 out. Fastball is outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. Swing and a foul out of play. Amaya over at second. Hat on at first with 2 down. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 3-run homer. It's 3-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one
That
drifts
missed. That's the
inside.
ball.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to
2-1.
establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Pitch is
3
in the
and 1.
dirt. 3-1 now. Three-one, and he
Take your
couldn't
base,
come up with
ball
it.
Pitching
One of
for
the things about that-
Chicago
Now on the
Cubs.
Up, number 43.
Number
Bringing in the
43.
lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Wood.
This one in the dirt.
It's 0-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 outs. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side. And it goes just foul.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And 1
No,
and
that
2.
missed. That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the
Ball.
zone, and that's ball 2.
Count is full.
Squirts away a little bit. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning, and now the first
Lead off
baseman,
for
Justin
the Cubs,
Turner.
The first baseman, Justin.
And no one can get there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. John Birdie at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Horner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
And first offering is
Number
fouled off.
33.
Morgan measures
Eli.
5 feet 10 inches, 28 years
Morgan.
old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch
Number
runner, Jose
77.
Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No,
Safe
too
at
late.
second, and that was not close. Caballero leads off second with nobody out. Swings through that one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after.
Oh, diving stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Singled and scored his first time. Gets him to chase after that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one fouled off. One away with a runner at third. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And another ball. Man at first, one away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. 2 away. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Happ lays off.
No, he's really working him away. This at bat sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Nabs it. And that. Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Caballero. He's in at shortstop. Foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Foul ball still 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-2.
Next one is off the plate. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The right fielder, Kyle
Tucker in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's inside. Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. Rips one to right. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Good eye right there. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. A 4. All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Shohei Ohtani swings through it for strike one. And that is out of play. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Fastball is outside. Polanco leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One-two now. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching for the Rangers. Number
And it's fouled
41,
away.
Kobe Milner.
Ball inside.
They say you win.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Ramirez is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short, Seager. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back at Globe Life Field, here is Marcus Semien. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
The left fielder,
Wyatt Langford now at the plate.
Langford.
Matt Strom into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And there's 2 away. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That clips the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside corner. Got him looking.
Pitching for the Rangers.
All set for the start of the inning. And
Number
now
43.
here is Wilyer Abreu. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jacob Young.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm.
1-1.
Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ian Happ up to hit. Upstairs. 1-0. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. One down, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Hit in the air, center field. Carter should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So up next, Jorge Polanco. Doubled leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. Ripped, but it curls foul. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers.
2 down. Shohei Ohtani
Number
up to the
52.
dish.
Robert.
First pitch misses.
Garcia.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run across. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down. Staying in the game on defense, Jacob Young. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Josh Young leading things off and takes a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A little bit low.
That's a ball.
1 and 2 to count. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Josh Smith. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off left side.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pitching for the Rangers.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop,
Number 60.
Marcelo Meyer.
Cole Winn.
Late on that fastball. Winn measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's
0-1.
style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
I got a ball,
Outside.
1 strike.
That misses
Ball
the
2.
zone. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. To the right side. Simeon toss over to first. And Ramirez is set down. And now Miguel Amaya. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington. George Kirby taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Adolis Garcia will hit next. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Kirby gets the strikeout. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. And now one out remaining for Texas. Simeon in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. The Rangers down to their final strike. Got it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your